we'll see. All right. That's right. Put on the Hollywood, dog. You know what was that? Act natural. Look, act natural.
All right.
All right.
Was that a customer at Sprouts today or what?
Yo.
You saw the last apple?
Hey, no. Work was crazy. Someone said,
sorry, what?
You're cutting the line. He said, oh, I'm their father. Like, I'm with them.
I am their father?
She's like, sure. And he goes, babe, come here. She's like, yeah, that's my dad. And he's like, yeah, Karen. And he walks in.
You're lying.
I said, I'm dead. He
said,
wow. You don't want the smoke. Anyways, just a little, intro funny story. So man, guys, I'm excited. So this is the pilot, whatever this is going to be called. So I'm super excited because this is something that has been on my heart for a while. We don't have to introduce ourselves. Don't feel like I'm not going to ask you to say who you are and like your address. So it's okay, Jeff. You're still keep your.
First of all,
I'm joking.
Why would you say my name?
No, but
we don't have to introduce ourselves. Don't worry, Jeff. Like,
yeah, okay, all right. So this is Jeff and Zach.
Couldn't even introduce myself. All right.
We're off to a great start.
So we're starting off.
That's how it goes. There's no formality at all.
Clearly,
pick up on that. But just a little bit about like why this is happening. Essentially, well, first off, we're all really close friends, and something that we all relate on is that we've grown up in church in some capacity. That a big chunk of our lives was in church and learning church culture and going to camps, youth groups, and all this stuff. And so growing up now, fast forwarding up to now in our mid-20s and still trying to navigate like a lot of the lessons we learned, what faith is, other religions, like just really navigating the kind of lifestyle we want to live, but still wanting to be at the core, still wanting to be men of God. That's still like a desire we all share. And I think most people who grew up in that environment still have that, like it never really leaves you. So yeah, I mean, that's what this is. That's my heart. If you guys want to introduce yourself.
Aye, Captain. Well, I'm Jeff. So Jeff DeVonte.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Wait, did I already say my name?
No. No. So my name is Jeff DeVonte. I am a San Diego. I can't really say native. I mean, born overseas, but grew up in San Diego for 10 plus years. So that's my city. Like Devonte said. Oh, that's his name, by the way, because we didn't. Since we're giving each other's names, kind of what Devonte was talking about, not to be confused with Jeff Devonte.
Or just Jeff. Otherwise known as Jeff or Melon.
Anyway, it's like I always say. No, but like for real, like you said, kind of at this place where at the core of it all, like still desire to be a man of God. Not necessarily where I would like to be, but things have happened, so we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things have happened definitely for me. My name is Zach. First of all, I used to live in San Diego. Now I'm in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, which is like sort of in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
And I believe in the Bible, believe in God, and
Bruh's whole speech.
And if you match with me, then hit me up.
Right, exactly.
116.
I used to live in San Diego and live in New Mexico now, kind of the middle of the country. Love the Bible, love God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
long walks on the beach.
You know,
We
pina
don't got
coladas.
beaches
You know,
here, but
non-alcoholic.
yeah.
Hey, low key, long walks on the beach is kind of a dope username.
That should be the name of our podcast. No.
Nah.
Long walks of faith. No.
Wait, no.
Kidding,
I know you're going.
I
know exactly where you're
No. You want to hear my name that I thought of this whole week?
What?
All right. We still believe. ... Yeah.
That's the name of the. But no one is gonna be convinced at all.
With that name alone.
They'll be like, yeah, these niggas believe, right?
I was I my original name idea was like or so, something along the lines of like youth camp or Devo, mainly because those are the terms associated with like kids who go to church, specifically like Christian church, which is pretty much what we're going to be speaking to.
Right.
Yeah, listen, I ain't never been to no camp or nothing like that. So
you never been to a youth camp? You
no,
lying?
bruh. I went
You're
to a
lying.
I went to a black church, bruh. We didn't do camps. This isn't Camp Cuyamaca.
I thought at one point you were like a camp counselor for something. Never?
Yeah, not for the church. That was for community college, buddy. Yeah. No,
Jeff definitely gives camp counselor vibes.
Heavy. You know what? Yeah, actually,
he definitely gives like the safe, fun, like I'm gonna take care of your kids for a week vibe.
I'll take it.
I mean, that's dope though. It's
that's
on everyone's resume. Everyone in San Diego has that on their resume. Like they did something with children.
So I'm just a regular man now. I thought it was special. Anyways, the name that I was thinking.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I have another name, by the way, but share yours.
I was thinking the cultured spirits. I mean, we're all people that like are pretty cultured, not just within you know what I'm saying, the church, but also outside of the church and just like with pop culture, you know, just different things of that nature. So that's why I felt like the cultured spirits would be a good title, but that's just my pitch.
Throwing it out there.
Yep.
Backboard.
You know what I'm saying? It was a really big lob. If y'all catch it, you know what I'm saying? That was meant to be.
I'm not against it, but it's not hitting me. It's not.
Like, wait till you hear my idea. This will hit you.
No, it's not even like that. Because I didn't think like youth camp was amazing, but it was just like it made sense, like more scientific. And so does the cultured experience. I'm not saying it doesn't.
No, I said the cultured spirits.
The cultured spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the cultured.
The cultured experience.
Not with the D. Or not with the D.
No, the cultured spirits.
The cultured spirits. Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Still gonna sit with it. Gonna pin it. Another name idea. And again, we're gonna come back to this. This is no rush. And whoever watches this, you know, hopefully you'll have some name suggestions. But another one was I got church in the morning.
This man stole the line straight from BJ the Chicago Kid.
Oh no, that song's not even
church in the morning.
That song is bad. I hate that they did that too. When I heard, I was like, ooh, that's smooth, because I like BJ's voice. And then I was like, what's the chorus saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not cool. That is not cool. Yeah, no, but
I got church in the morning. Hopefully we go to heaven. I was like, not after that.
Yo.
Not at all. That is.
He said, and I pray. I said, you're gonna have to pray a lot.
And then we use that song as a theme song.
Oh gosh.
Not at all. Not at all.
The podcast where we talk about our church and godly experiences and cute intro music. She said she wanna.
But yeah, no,
Right.
but y'all get the idea. Like, I don't really have to explain it. Like, I got church in the morning is literally a statement that we've all said. A lot of people say, and it
When they
signifies
while they're at the club on a Saturday night, I've got church in the morning.
there's
Bro.
that's the thing. Like, it can be inserted different experiences. Like, you can be having like a prayer night and be like, yo, I can't go till 12. I got church in the morning. Like,
Yep,
it
you
could be
could.
something positive or like,
Or something
yo,
negative.
trying to
You
get drunk.
hitting the bong talking about, dang, I can't get too high, bro, because I got church,
In the morning. You know what I'm saying? So sounds like y'all feeling it. I mean, we won't say yes,
I'm not
but it
going
sounds
for
like
it.
it's
It's smooth. I got
it's got a
church
little
in the
flavor.
morning.
It's better than
It's kind of. It's better than it's definitely better than youth camp.
Step up.
Hey,
We
y'all want to listen to a podcast? But tune into that new episode of Youth Camp. What? Yeah, it's three grown men talking about their experiences. Talk about their experiences at youth camp.
I like that name. You know what?
So we'll sit with these. Hopefully get like some more feedback. Maybe someone else got a cooler name. Another idea. This isn't a name. I don't have a name idea, but maybe we can possibly play off like an album title from like a Christian artist that we've all listened to. Like, what if it was called
Gravity Boys? No, I'm kidding.
No. This man picked a Lecrae album. No.
But essentially, like, even if it was like Real Talk or After the Music Stops, like if we played on and we can't
the podcast stops.
I said this man wants to get a lawsuit real quick.
Right. Yeah, and that's why
don't do one based off of Flame. No, I'm kidding.
What's wrong with Flame?
He sued Katy Perry, or at least.
Word, that's true. Hey, I need one. I know. But you get what I'm saying. Like, what if we did a spin off of something we're already familiar with that kind of makes it easier to resonate and all that stuff. So anyways, that's a total side note. We will get to the name eventually.
Alrighty.
In the meantime, switching gears, as they say. I can't be serious with John. But I'm gonna have to be because it's gonna get serious eventually. I wanted to I wanted to talk about where we're at currently. Like, again, this whole podcast idea is simply just based off for me was like, okay, I've been struggling for a few years now. Like, I'm not gonna go into the Old Testimony, we'll save it, but essentially since like 2013-ish, there's been it got a lot more challenging because that's when I hit college. And so, being around young adults, that's very influential. And then you're learning stuff and there's a lot of influence. So since then, there's been an explorative thing, like an element around me. And so speeding up to like now, I've definitely have like drifted to where I used to be. However, I've also matured a lot. Like, there's a lot more understanding and realities of the world that I've been able to receive and like take with me. And so, like my hope is to, I don't want to say like get back to where I used to be. Not exactly. Like, I definitely want like that same spirit and belief in God, like that strong belief, but now with a matured and more like, just seasoned like approach to life and to relationships, and a lot more details that come with adulthood, with professional career and like adult relationships. Like, it's not high school, it's very different. So
True.
So I won't, I'm not gonna keep going on monologues. Like, we can just chat at this point. I know, I feel like you guys can pretty much relate with exactly what I said, just a bit more uniquely to you. So
right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely feel that and understand. Especially the aspect of like Because it's funny you said that you started kind of to be challenged 2013, like when you got into college. Because for me, it was somewhat the same. Um, but I wasn't necessarily challenged like right when I got to college. It was right when I got to a specific college. I
Mm-hmm.
went from Southwestern College, and even though you know what I'm saying didn't do the best with my grades, my spirituality was like intact. I was still, you know, so by this time in my life, my parents, and of course, I'll talk more in detail about it later on, but by this time in my life, my parents had stopped going to church, but I was still going on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a car that I can get there. But when I moved over to San Diego Mystic College and started going to school over there, that's when I really kind of stopped, you know what I'm saying, going as
Wildin',
often.
wildin', wildin', wildin'. I'm joking. I'm joking.
And so it was definitely a shift there and it was a change, you know what I'm saying? I definitely had to, that's when I really started to get challenged. So for me, it kind of really started like 20, like late 2014, like early 2015 is when it was like, all right, now this is a little challenging.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
For real.
faith is being tested.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, Lord.
Yes,
So,
Lord.
and so you know, it's definitely like I said, I've I've gotten to a point where I've you know made mistakes that I needed to make, and I will say that I'm thankful enough to know that I never got like super crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like there are people that you know they kind of get a taste of the flesh and they get out there and they wild to the extreme. I think for me, people who grew up with me and all they kind of know and recognize is church Jeff. I think if they were to see kind of the things that I would had dabbled in or do can kind of still continue to dabble in now, they might be like, "Whoa!" Compared to you know church Jeff, this is you know what I'm saying. This is out there, but I think in comparison to like other people that I've seen, you know what I'm saying, kind of like either go through similar paths as me or just other people that I've seen in the world in general, I felt like you know my path wasn't too crazy. It's very very vanilla compared to a lot of other. So, but
Good.
Yeah,
Zach?
same here. As far as like definitely around 2013, 14, going into college is when it started getting challenging. Um, Kind of like this book called Messy Spirituality. I highly recommend it. It like compares the spiritual life or your walk, you know, to like a heart monitor. You know how it's like this, that
mm,
graph, just like up and down, and just it's basically it for me. And right now I'm like down but going up. I feel mainly because I went to church today. But
okay.
He said, I got
Oh,
church in the
he
morning.
said I went to church today.
yeah.
Ooh, wish I could say that. Wait, it's not Sunday. Is it? No, it's Saturday though, right?
Yeah, I
Saturday.
went to my
Okay.
my girlfriend's sister baptism, and it
Oh,
was
okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
word.
that's
yeah, it was nice
interesting.
to see
Okay.
that. Like I went in there, I felt atmosphere that I haven't felt in a while, mainly because of the pandemic. I didn't really go to church. um, but yeah, like life has been really crazy. Um, you know what I mean? Like I don't know where to start. Just like on some social club, on some social club like 2011 was the worst year of my life. But like in 2018.
Right. Yeah. Hey, funny that you referenced that. So that's a little kind of a smooth transition. So, you know, a big thing for the three of us is hip hop, music in general, but obviously especially hip hop, and even more specifically the subgenre universe of Christian hip hop. Um, I always love to tell the story about how I met Jeff.
CHH.
I love to tell the story. So, Zach, I don't know if I told you the story before, but
Yeah.
regardless for the people who are watching this, um,
I'll never
so
forget it.
it's 2014. We are both at Southwestern,
Mm.
and we both have signed up or enrolled in English class.
English
Which
English
side note,
205.
I know that is the first time I ever had an A in English. Like that
Really?
class, yeah, the teacher like was
That's
like,
crazy. That was the first time I ever had an F. I
Bruh.
failed it.
hilarious. That
Y'all
is
were
crazy.
next to each other?
You know what? You know what? No, it was the English class I took after that I got an F
Okay.
in.
Because I
I
was gonna
think
say
the
that teacher was kind of like our
no,
teacher.
she was pretty cool. I think the English class that we took together, I think I maybe got a B because I know I missed a few assignments, but I was pretty on top of it.
Okay, word. Anyways, essentially, Jeff is already sitting in the class. This is the first day of school.
First day.
First day of like the new semester. So
You got
I
it wrong,
walked
buddy. You were already in the class. I walked in. You were
Is
sitting
that
down
how it
already
was?
because you sat inside. I was sitting on the outside.
Got you. Um, so yeah, so I'm sitting down. My bad. I mean, yeah, it is a good deal. And I believe was I the one playing music or you the one playing music?
Do you want me to tell the story?
Yeah, I think
This man, now he questioned it.
this man is
Yo.
dabbling between different
Hey,
dimensions
no,
of
I
streams.
just
Hey,
wanna-
right, and I'm like, I love to tell this story about it.
So like, what happened?
I got all the
Let's
details
mix it up in
wrong.
detail.
Jeff was
Was it
listening to
English?
praise and worship music, and I was like, "Hey, you ever heard of God?"
Were we at the store? Bruh.
Oh, yo. All right.
All
All right,
yeah,
Jeff
go ahead, bro.
Devonte, please tell it.
Yes, this is let's see. Anyways,
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there.
no, I stopped myself. Said, "Whoop," my ego screaming. But all right, no. So look, but he was, on the right track. We both signed up for this English class. Of course, we didn't know each other at this time, so we both individually signed up for this English class. And of course, most classes that I go to, there's no black people in the class. Even in college, even like my freshman, even in community college, because that's where we were at the time. Like, I did not have too many classes where I had other black people in the class. So I walk in, and when I walk in, I'm listening to music everywhere I go. But I walk in and I see this other black kid in the class. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I said, okay, hold up. You know what I'm saying? This is another me in here. Of course, naturally, you see a black person and an empty seat next to them. I'm black. I'm going to ask if I can sit next to you. I'm like, bro, of course. So I go over there. I'm like, hey, man, do you mind if I sit next to you? He's like, yeah, for sure. No problem. Sit down. And like you said, I was listening to I think I was listening to either like
Social
Club. Yep. That's what it was. I was
remember
listening to
that
Social
detail.
Club. Yeah. I
Social
remember I
Club
was
is
listening
the
to Social
best.
Club. I was listening to Coogee Sweater by Social Club.
Yes.
My life sort of like a Coogee sweater. That's right, yo. So I think it was on Andy's verse.
Yes.
Because Andy, shouts out to Andy Mineo. That when it comes to CHH, I think that'll probably be my favorite rapper for a minute, just because I just mess with the style, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really rock with it. So Andy's part is coming on, and I specifically remember it was at the part where he was like, he said, "Cause I got church in the AM, preach. Call me Uncle Drew. They don't know who they playing with, boy. There's levels to this weird, levels to this beard. Rappers that I grew up with now, levels with my peers. You know what I'm saying?" He was at that part, and so DeVonte kind of like looks. He goes, "Hey, is that Coogee Sweater by Social Club?" And I was like, and Social Club is one of those like artists in CHH that people know about them, but they don't really know about them. So for you to be able to like pick out a song and be like, I know that artist, and I was like, when he said, I was like,
who are you?
Like, what you know about Social Club, bro? Like, what you know about this? He's like, dog, I listen to Social Club. He was like,
yo,
and I'm assuming you listen to. I was like, yup, Andy Mineo. And so then we kind of just started going down. I was like,
down the list.
Yup. He was
You Sean
like,
Burgundy?
right. He was like, bro, was just like, we kind of were just like, what? We both listen to Christian hip hop. This is crazy, because you know what I'm saying? Like, even like growing up my entire life, if you didn't go to my church, you didn't listen to Christian hip hop. That's how I looked at it. So the only people that I knew that like, you know what I'm saying, was on that vibe with me were people I went to church with. So this was the first time outside of my church for me that I was like, I'm connected with somebody else who's, you know what I'm saying, probably similar to me or like me. And like, you know what I'm saying, they don't go to my church. This is kind of lit. Like, and it felt comfortable too. So from that point on, we connected. And then, I mean, he said his name was, or like the teacher was calling names and stuff. And so when they said DeVonte Roberts, I was like, I said, bro, my name is Devonte. My middle name is Devonte. He was
And
like,
I was like, you
what?
stop lying.
Yeah, and I pulled out my ID and I showed it. He was like, bro, your middle name is Devonte. He said, this is crazy. So it was just ever since then, like, I think after that class, we chit-chatted for a little bit. And I think maybe we had other classes to go to, but like, ever since then, bro, it was just like, that's just been my dude.
Mhm.
And like, I was always at his house,
Yeah.
like just chopping it up with his dad and his mom. She called me Melanin Poppy to this day. Like, off of a Cahoots game. I was like, how did you know it was me?
Yeah.
That's a great story, honestly.
It is a dope story. It's one of the, it's like a movie. Like, it's those movie moments of like, wait, you did we just become best friends? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's really one of those moments. Now, Zach, I don't remember I do remember when I met you, but like,
don't do my boy Zach like that.
Well, okay, all right, well, Zach, clearly,
I'm on the same boat. Like, what's funny is I remember seeing him around at Hilltop. And
so,
like,
okay.
Oh, y'all went to high school with each other.
All right, yeah. So now we're getting into it.
So that's news to me.
So here's the thing. So let's specifically go to when we met. So I met Zach because of a mutual friend named Malachi Beasley. Shout out to you.
Malachi.
Hey, Malachi, y'all went to high school with Malachi too?
No.
Oh, you went to high school?
Did you?
No, I'm asking. I thought that's what Jeff was saying.
No. I thought y'all were saying y'all went to high school with Malachi. So I was like, oh, because I mean, we all know Malachi.
Yeah. Shout out to you. You're probably gonna be one of the people we send this to. So anyways, I met Malachi because of my friend Lindsay. Lindsay is a close family friend. I'm pretty sure both of you have met him, maybe not. Lindsay was studying the Bible with Malachi, trying to help him become a Christian. Or maybe not become a Christian, but like strengthen his faith.
Oh,
they were doing Bible studies. So Lindsay pulled me in.
Like Christian dating ministry.
Bam. So Lindsay pulls me in like, hey, I want you to meet this guy from your school. He's a football player, all this stuff. So I'm like, whoa, like a football player? Like, I don't talk to them. Like, that's a circle of people, right? I'm this small, skinny dude. Like, I don't usually talk to them. So I meet Malachi. He's the same way he's always been, super like silly, very sweet, very welcoming, like I'm big bro immediately, like he's big bro immediately. So we have like a great Bible study. Me and him like really hit it off. Oh, dope. I just saw the unlimited thing.
That's part of the script you don't read.
You're right. I broke the fourth wall. No, because it threw me off. Whatever. Anyways, long story short, me and Malachi become friends. And it became very easy because also like he has a church background, once again being like one of the few Black men at the school. And then also like music, like he's a singer, like he's all into that. Obviously I'm super into music. So I don't remember like how much long after, but eventually there's a day where I think you two were walking together, Zach, like you guys were going somewhere and I ran into you.
Sorry.
Yeah, at Chula Vista Mall.
Right? It's just I was just laughing because I'm laughing because you're telling this elaborate story about your connection with Malachi, and I'm like, bro, we're supposed to be talking about Zach. Where is he?
No, I
No,
know.
no, it
Don't
ties
get
in. It
that,
ties in.
bro.
It ties in.
Like,
Yeah.
so no, I was just from the
It is
outside
funny.
looking in.
No, it is. I'm telling
On
Matt.
the outside looking in, I'm like, all right,
Like
bro,
Malachi,
so
great guy.
where's yeah, like Malachi's
Zach's
not
like,
even
yeah,
on the
he's
show.
not here.
I'm like, where is Zach come in at? Like, even
Zach-
music, we're both into music. You know, we did this thing. You know, like, bro, Zach.
I went to his wedding and I know.
Oh,
Anyways,
man.
so I think they were walking together. I thought it was at school, but maybe it wasn't.
I think Chula Vista Mall.
Okay. I could have sworn it was Southwestern. I'm bad with
Okay, like I'm gonna just go.
No,
with
I
it.
don't want to debate that. That's not important to me. But either way, I meet Zach. Ironically, we didn't really like chat at first. We were cool, and it was like cool. I met Matt. We're both kind of like on the sides of like I met one of Malachi's friends. Cool.
Yeah.
But me and him, I don't even think we exchanged numbers like yet. And then down the line, as the three of us would kick it, like me, you, and Malachi, me and you started to get closer. And then Malachi was planning on leaving because he's in the military. And so literally like, I'd say the months before he left, me and Zach got really, really, really close. And before you know it, I was like at his house all the time. And we're, like he's showing me that he makes beats, all this stuff. And of course, naturally the secret about us being in the same comes out.
I show him all my CDs. I got my Kristen Gray,
Yeah,
my Swoop, Lecrae, Andy Mineo CDs.
And then yes, the other detail about like, yo, we both were at Hilltop at the same time. I think I've seen you before. That comes out. We're still not fully sure. Like I think Zach, you're more sure than I am.
I am.
But like, yeah, it's because I don't like really. I literally have to look at my yearbook. Yeah. So
yeah.
That's the origin stories of our friendship. Wait, do you guys remember when you two met?
I met Zach me and you were going to a concert, and you were like, "Yo, my friend Zach is gonna be there." And I was like,
you remember what concert?
Was
it was one of the ones at the Observatory. You said what?
I don't think I've been to Observatory.
No. Then I didn't meet Zach
Jeff,
at a concert.
Jeff, the concerts me and you have been to is Andy Mineo.
And we didn't go to that one together. We just ran into each other.
We did. That's crazy.
I went with my god sister, Laura Lee. Shout out to Laura Lee.
And I went with
Laura
my
Lee and
little
Candace.
Mateo. Okay.
Hey, yo, real quick. You remember that oh my gosh. You remember that one dude local to San Diego? Was it it's not Dre the Flame.
That's literally what I was thinking.
Dre the Flame, right? He was like a little jerker Christian rapper. Yeah, Dre the Flame. We saw him at that Andy Mineo, that free Andy Mineo concert.
Oh wow.
It was him and his girl.
That's crazy.
Which Andy Mineo concert was it? Because I've been to a lot
So
of his.
Andy Mineo, it was Andy Mineo and Derek Minor. They put together.
Oh, conference.
No, it was a concert.
It was a concert. It was a legit concert. So this community, this college that my god sisters went to, what was the name of the college?
In El Cajon, right?
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, it was a little.
I was there. That's crazy.
See, and this
is
was free.
It was a free concert too.
This is another thing with Zach. The more me and him talk, we find out how many things we've been at the same time. It's weird.
That's interesting.
We've literally been to the same shows. It's weird.
So I was there at the same concert with Zach.
Yeah.
But I don't know when you guys officially met though. I'm still not remembering that. But regardless,
I don't know. Yeah.
Regardless, a lot of us have mutual friends. And so it was meant to be. It was really meant to like for us three to all know each other and be cool with each other. Yeah, I'm fighting the urge to want to go into detail about something specific because I really just want this to be more general.
What specific detail? Like, what was the topic or the thing you wanted to go into detail
I just naturally about CHH stuff, but I don't want to do that like at this moment.
Okay.
I want to save that as like one as a continuing thing. Oh, actually, perfect segue. So some of the stuff we'll be talking about on this podcast. So, well, for one, actually, yeah, let me rewind. Before I even say that, another reason why I wanted to do this was because, oh, good reference. Another reason why I wanted to do this is because it's partly is selfish. Like it is for me so that I can
I'm
express.
selfish. I want you out of myself, I swear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot of the time, though, I'm letting you know right now.
No, I know. I already know. I already know.
That relates to a song. I am going to sing the song.
I do it too. I just did it right now.
There's a book by this dude named MK Asante, and he calls it, you already know,
You're
Buck.
talking about Buck. Yes.
He has a reference where he calls, when he thinks of a lyric, he calls it hip hop Tourette's.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I got the book on my mini library right now.
Come on now.
I love that term.
Right? I know it's like so perfect.
Hip hop Tourette's.
Anyways, so this thing is really for like people who have really grown up. I'll say this. It's for our generation. It's for people who go to church. It's for artistic people.
It's for black and brown people.
It's for
it's for people of color.
And yellow.
I would say it's also for parents of people of like.
Don't want to give them all the secrets now. Don't want to give them all the secrets.
True, but this is a way for them to understand us better.
Yeah.
As they like, I'm thinking about my brother. Shout out to him, who has kids, and
that's right. There's two of them now.
There's two of them. It's plural.
Crazy. He's a dad.
Yeah. So
he's stuck. He's not going anywhere. I'm just hey, he loves his wife. He loves his wife happily.
Right, he is.
He doesn't feel stuck, but he's stuck.
No, but yeah, I'm thinking about him. I'm thinking about like my niece and nephew, and I'm like, all right, so like, and you know, Rayshawn's like one of us, so he gets it. But
bro, you said niece and nephew. I was about to say, how are Remy and Remy doing? I was about to be like, your brother's Jay-Z, right?
But
how
yeah,
man. The car, I mean, your family.
There's mad people that are gonna relate to this, and so that's who it's for.
Yeah.
It's for that conversation to grow. It's for church culture to, you know, bring a little healing, bring a little bit more understanding, overall bring unity, and laugh along the way. You know, learn and laugh together. And so,
and forgive us for anything dumb said.
And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a safe space altogether at the end of the day.
It's a safe space, yes.
So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, might be a good name. Might be a good name for the pod. Uh-oh.
It's a safe space. It's a safe space.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, it really is. It's a safe space. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying? We want everybody to feel comfortable. Obviously, we believe what we believe, and we have our own relationship with, you know what I'm saying, with God, who we believe is God. But that's not to say that, you know, other people of different beliefs can't tune in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not here to tell you that you're wrong and that you need to, you know, whatever. This is, hey, if you decide that, you know, you don't agree with what we're saying, that's fine. We're fine with that, and we will continue to love you just the same. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have if you have comments, questions, concerns, snide remarks, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? We'll address it respectfully.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? We just want to give our opinion, our side of the story, and, you know, and show how we live in.
Exactly. Yeah. In no way are we experts on anything. We're truly just learning. Like,
Hey,
We are
speak for
moving.
yourself, buddy.
We're,
Speak.
Zach and I are moving in. Just being students, being just really trying to learn a lot and still navigate. Students of the game. Let me put you on game. I just wanted to make that clear real quick. And also, I know some topics and please share. Like, I want you guys to say stuff that you want to talk about, but I know just off top stuff that we're just naturally going to hit on, especially like more general things is like obviously church and church culture and parenting, our generation, love, romance, friendship, conflict.
And I do also want to say too, listen.
Go ahead.
I'm the John Gibbs of the group. All right. So you gonna hear me say nigga. Hey, unapologetically.
That's what that means.
I don't. I just want to say, look.
I'm the not, John Gibbs. Hey, shout out to you too, John. Like, big fan. Big
fan of the secular and non-secular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. About both. About both albums. I got 4 seasons.
I listened to all of them.
I was so relevant.
Mind over matter.
Listen, hey. Listen, if you want to work, I'm in Oceanside quite a bit. I know Cree. Shout out to Cree.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. So if you want to work on some music, let me know. All right.
How'd you hit him on the uncle tone? Like, you have a real uncle.
Yeah.
What are some things you guys want to talk about? I know I named a few. I'm sure you guys are open to those.
Well, you know me. I want to talk about all the stuff that people probably don't want to talk about. I want to talk about the drugs. I want to talk about the weed. I want to talk about the hip. But nah, really.
For real.
I honestly really want to talk about like hip hop culture. I want to talk about like kind of DeVonte, me and you kind of bring it up often. How like their like Christianity and the relationships with God, you know what I'm saying? Like where our parents' generation, it seems like it's a lot different. Not to say that, you know what I'm saying, it's right or wrong, but it's just a lot different, like with our generation and kind of like how we treat religion and you know what I'm saying, kind of what we kind of look at and be like, it's borderline, but it's not too crazy. Whereas our parents might look at it and be like, oh, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to talk about that different dynamic, you know, saying those two ends of the spectrum, but also just diving into like, kind of like, I mean, if I'm being honest, there's a lot of things kind of in the world that have influenced me to where I am at now. And, you know, even though kind of like how we spoke on earlier about, you know, we all have some type of relationship with God or some understanding. But we all, you know what I'm saying, might be on different paths in our lives and all kind of like, it might even look different, you know what I'm saying? A relationship with God might look different with me than it would with you, than it would with Zach, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody else that we have these conversations with. So just speaking on that and kind of just like, maybe have an episode where we dive into one day, like, what is religion for us at this point in time? Like, what does a solidified or a great relationship with God look like at this time for us? You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, you guys nailed it. You guys nailed it as far as what I can see this podcast, what it can like, you know, what it can become and is. I mean, this first episode is kind of flowing naturally, so I just feel like every episode is going to be like that, depending on what we go through during the week, you know, before we hop on here.
Absolutely, man. Zach, is there anything like that you're kind of like, I really do want to dive into discussions about this, and that? Is there anything specific that you have like in the holster?
In the what? In the holster?
In the holster.
Holster.
Where normally guns go and people draw.
Hey, you know I'm a wanted man.
Hey.
For reasons you don't understand.
Hey, for the people who don't, hey, listen, whoever's going to listen to this, if you already don't know about Christian hip hop, you will be lost 40% of the time.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, but listen, But that's not to discourage you to not listen to the podcast.
Well,
That's
look up what we're talking about.
That's to encourage you exactly to do research. Look up the song, type in the lyrics. You know what I'm
become
saying?
a fan.
Listen to the songs and be like, so that way, next time, you know what I'm saying, somebody make a reference, you're gonna be like,
I know that.
See what you did there.
I make it feel like you're on that couch with Devonte talking with us.
That's right. See, I did that.
See, I was about to make a reference that wasn't that was too adult friendly. I was like, oh, I had to stop myself.
Actually, real quick, while you even with that comment, like, because I know we made a joke about like I'm gonna be the John Gibbs, like say, so like let me be clear. Feel free to talk how you talk for real. Like just because here's the thing, I am not sending this to my pastor.
Right.
Like,
however,
right.
However, I will send it to my pastor's kid.
Right.
Because he will be able to relate and be able to like maybe get some better language and understanding on like how do I communicate with my parents with what I'm thinking, feeling, experiencing, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or at least just have somebody to relate with. At the very least, people will be able to relate with each other.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm not going front. Like, I'm not tripping. Like you said, I'm gonna talk how I talk. And that's just because I'm comfortable with who I am, but also too, you know what I'm saying? He who is without sin cast the first stone. If you don't like the way I talk, but you want to correct me, look at yourself first.
And we gonna talk about that too. Like we'll talk about
He said just mic drop.
Right.
No, but yeah, like and we will like there will be an episode where we talk about profanity, language, like what's okay, what's not okay. Because that's definitely a debate within the Christian world and religious world in general. Because like I know Muslims who like curse like crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's and they don't think twice. Like that's just
really
they just do.
That's just how they
talk.
talk.
That's the thing. I think most like like
most of them that I've come across.
They talk like very
just loose, man. Like
there's no taming the tongue at all.
No filter.
But like absolutely will die for God. Like at the drop of a dime. Like, oh, what'd you say about God?
Send me. Like, I'll go.
Yeah, for real.
I'll go. Send me.
Represent.
Let me go. Right.
So many references.
Man up.
We definitely gonna get nerdy too. We're definitely gonna do some deep like analyze and play like little games. I think I've done that with. I've definitely done it with Jeff. I don't know if I've done it with both of you. Different like just funny album analyzations and
can't wait.
Word games, stuff like that. Association. So I'm excited for all that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give everybody exactly what they're going to be getting. I mean, pretty much what everything we said will pretty much be the regular. So I guess closing thoughts. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know how we are on time.
Getting ready to end it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying?
We can keep going. Trust me. We can keep going. I'm down for it. I'm on y'all's side.
If Zach ain't got the text, so
no,
you're right.
I haven't.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Then again, my phone is shut off. Just kidding.
Hey,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, like, if anything, should we probably talk about like because I mean I'm assuming that there's got to be some type of rules as far as like maybe like three I don't know, not rules like we can't talk about this or can't talk about that, but more so just like respect the speaker type rules, or I don't know, like
like during podcasts, like some procedure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like for one, like don't interrupt one another kind of thing.
Or like
give me an example. I'm trying to give
maybe like we have guidelines, so it's like or rule like guideline number one, like whoever's speaking has. You know what? Never mind. Forget everything I just said. No
I'm with
rules.
you.
We're not doing rules. You know
I
why?
think we're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, that's why if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why I was like, Jeff, just chillax. Just chill out.
All right,
Relax, bro. Relax.
But at the same
relax.
time, still keep your antennas up, because if you do catch something that is like, we should probably tweak that, then let's definitely like put it out there.
Right.
Because I want this to be as fluid as possible. I mean, yeah, while we have time, how about this? Because I want to say again, we're gonna do our like background. I'm gonna ask y'all about the first album, the first art. We're gonna go into that eventually. I don't want to do that just yet.
Yeah,
I want to.
So do you want to cut this and then start another face or like another Zoom thing, and then that could be like the first episode?
That is not a bad idea.
Hey, Zach, say a word.
So,
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Maybe we can say all of our handles. I'm at DeVonte _Roberts. I had to think about it for a second. That's Devante as in DEVONTE. Because some people spell it differently. Uniquely, still great. Mine's just
you
E's,
spell it
you know what I'm
weird.
saying? No, I embrace the weird. You know, Jesus was weird.
Was he? Jesus was perfect. So,
which was weird to the world.
So perfect is weird. So God's weird.
Yeah.
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 See.
Yeah.
Hey.
See.
All right. But you won't say it to his face.
I'm not saying anything to his face. Except spare me. Yo, if God catches me on the first of all, I'm gonna pee uncontrollably, and then I'm getting on my knees saying, please accept me and don't hit me.
I'll work all day.
I will be the janitor and pick up everything with my hands if you need. Bare hands. Watch. Right. We'll react that way, and then God's gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't know why you tripping. Like, we good." He's gonna be like, "You really going overboard? Like, we're good, bro."
That's funny.
You guys ever think about that? Like, man, I'm overthinking stuff, and God's probably actually like really chilling.
I don't know, bro, because the Bible says that God rules with a shows how long I've been in the word.
Wait, what was that video? If you read the Bible more, you know the Bible.
Tell him, John.
The Bible.
I mean,
the
Jeff.
Bible
says.
I'm kidding. In parentheses 4:17, 38.
That is funny.
The boys of Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I try to recall a Bible verse, and my whole mind said no.
Your brain said, "Wait, you mean that thing you used to read?"
Yeah.
That should be a whole skit.
Hey,
like,
you got too much dip on your chip. You know you ain't read it in a while.
That should be a skit, bro. Like,
you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
I want to see that now.
Yo,
that is funny.
Oh man. It won't be the last time I try though.
Hey, no, it's definitely gonna happen to me. I'm definitely gonna run into a brick wall and be like, back to you.
Right.
That's it for
church in the morning.
Hey, look,
church in the morning.
Pulling up pre-researched Bible verses, like they say in Matthew 6:12.
Like,
right.
Oh my God.
But I would never call God weird to his face.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, my handle is ZAK Scott G, ZAK SCOTTG on Insta or Twitter or YouTube. No, it's probably not YouTube, but yeah, those are the other two ones. That's it.
And I got like 3 different ones. I'm trying to figure out which one to get. But my handle, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and promote myself. So I have
Yeah.
I have my own podcast, podcast I do called Melanin Theory. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. That's where you get the real Jeff. That's where you get that's where you get the whole thing. So you can follow me at that.
You get the Saturday Jeff, and this is the Sunday Jeff.
Exactly.
The Friday night.
You get the Friday Jeff.
When he got church in the morning, but when he's saying that though,
you get the Jeff that doesn't have church in the morning.
Yeah.
You get the Jeff that's like, I still
That's
got
Friday,
time.
we lit.
I still got time. Oh man, but I got a podcast called Melanin Theory. You can follow me at Melanin_theory. So that's MELANIN_THEORY. And then I also have music that I do. I do a lot of music and everything like that. So if you want to follow me on my music Instagram, that's the Melanated Rapper, and there's periods in between. So it's THA period MELANINED. Well, no, melanated. There's some letters there. Period. RAPPER. Look, I don't feel like I've never had to spell that one out, so I've never, you know what I'm saying.
it's like phone numbers. It's like
I gotta look at it.
Phone numbers. You never think to type it in.
Ever. I just type in the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, it's
word at all of us.
And we can put it on there too.
What we can do is stop the recording, but we can still keep zooming.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Peace.